Welcome to the ForgePOV, where we cut through the noise and deliver the real insights for the startup founders, tech leaders, and entrepreneurs. I'm Subrata Khan, and today we are launching a three-part series tackling a big claim: software as a service, or SaaS, is dead. And this is what we will cover in these three-part series. There will be 3 episodes, each diving deep into this debate. In part 1, I will weigh in the argument for and against SaaS demise. Is it really over, or is it holding strong? In part 2, I will explore the SaaS-AI Hybrid Model, how it's blending the best of both worlds, why it's gaining traction, and what it means for your business. And in part 3, I will look into the future with agentic AI, how autonomous agents are set to transform enterprise operations. Over these 3 episodes, we will unpack the data, the trends, the real-world impact, all with no BS approach. Now, with full transparency, I haven't personally benchmarked every tool out there, but I have spent over 2 decades building ERP systems, working on SaaS, and crafting solutions on these platforms. Over the last couple of months, I have explored both sides of this argument deeply, and this is what I have found. So let's get started with part 1. Let's start with the SaaS is dead case. He's got some serious firepower. Look at Klarna. In 2024, they ditched 100 of SaaS tools, Salesforce, Workday, you name it, for a custom AI stack, saving $40 million. On the tech side, it's a flex. Their AI slashed API latency from 200 milliseconds to 50 milliseconds using gRPC protocol, while Salesforce REST API couldn't keep up. They had 100 engineers train models on 50 terabytes of proprietary data stored and processed using advanced data lakes architectures and distributed framework that traditional SQL databases simply aren't built to handle. Microsoft Satya Nadella is all in, pushing an AI tier with vector databases like Pinecone that deliver 80 milliseconds lookup, blowing past SaaS's 500 milliseconds petabyte queries. Now, from business perspective, it's a clear advantage. Why? Because many enterprise customers typically pay around $300 per user per month for Salesforce, while AI API like OpenAI's cost only pennies per call. Now I get it. For a 50-person small medium business, that can translate into annual savings of roughly $180,000. Moreover, traditional SaaS isn't infallible. Salesforce 2019 outage alone cost companies an estimated $300 million in lost revenue. The takeaway is obvious. Legacy SaaS systems, with their monolithic databases and clunky UIs, can become burdensome in AI-driven world, making the economic benefits of a more agile, AI-enhanced approach extremely compelling. Now, when we come back, we will flip the script and explore why SaaS isn't dead after all. So stay tuned. Now let's flip the script. Why SaaS isn't dead? You see, the numbers don't lie. Statista forecasts the global SaaS market to hit $793 billion by 2029, growing at 19% annually from 2025. That's not a corpse. That's a rocket ship. Salesforce is pulling in $37 billion in 2025 revenue, running on 10,000 servers with 99.99% uptime. Technically, SaaS is a beast. Sharded MySQL clusters manage 100 terabytes of datasets. API scale with AWS load balancers, and SOC 2 compliance keeps GDPR and HIPAA in check. Operations that AI can't simply improvise on its own. Cisco's Neo4j graph database, built on SaaS, maps 10 billion nodes, slashing support ticket times by 30% from 20 minutes to 14. On the business side, replacing SaaS with AI isn't cheap. Klarna's pivot cost $20 million, and for enterprises, it's roughly $10 million and 18 months minimum. For an SMB with 50 employees, SaaS at $180,000 a year beats $1 million AI build out every time. And let's be real, building a custom AI stack isn't just about speed. It comes with a hefty cost of training, energy, specialized data pipelines, making SaaS even more attractive for most companies. So SaaS isn't dying. It's the rock AI stands on. Let's zoom in tighter on the SaaS is dead side with some tech jobs. You see, SaaS relational databases like PostgreSQL can hit performance bottleneck at petabyte scale with 1 second lag. AI's Facebook AI similarity search, or known as FAISS vector, in contrast, stay under 100 milliseconds. Klarna's AI probably runs on 10 GPU clusters, training on 100 million transactions for $500,000, while SaaS licensing fee can hit 2 million a year. API tells the story. Salesforce 150 millisecond overhead per call gets smoked by AI's WebSocket streams at 20 milliseconds. And reliability, you see, Workday's 2023 outage locked 1,000 companies out for 6 hours, costing an estimated 50 million in lost revenue. Business-wise, SaaS 20% IT maintenance overhead get crushed by AI's 5% post-training cost. The case is sharp. You see, SaaS's 15-year-old code base simply can't keep pace with AI's lean real-time muscle. It's a gut punch to the old guard. So when we come back, we will push back on this idea and see why SaaS still has some staying power. So don't go anywhere. You see, here is the pushback. SaaS has the staying power both in engineering and economics. Replacing something like SAP means wrangling approximately 50 microservices, 200 plus APIs, migrating 100 terabytes of data, an 18-month project costing around $10 million with 5% downtime risk. AI is not ready for that kind of an overhaul. Training 175 billion parameters, large language model cost 4 million upfront, plus 1 million a year to tune, making SaaS's 2 million annual fees far more attractive for 80% of the companies. You see, Salesforce Einstein, for instance, blends AI into its ecosystem, cutting sales forecast errors by 15%, delivering an estimated $260 million in added value for its users in 2024. HubSpot's AI, trained on 5 million record SaaS data lake, boosts customer retention by up to 25%. Compliance is another critical factor. SaaS's encrypted APIs and ISO 27001 certification outclass AI's often messy data flows. Remember, GDPR fine stopped $1 billion in 2023 for poor data handling. And technically, SaaS's robust Kafka pipelines continuously feed AI models. Without them, you are stuck at only 60% accuracy. In short, SaaS isn't dead, it is the foundation. Moreover, AI isn't without its challenges. Data privacy concerns are paramount, especially with GDPR fines reaching 1 billion in 2023. AI model biases also poses risks, underscoring the need for robust data framework and governance, areas where SaaS excels. This is why hybrid model is so compelling. It leverages AI's strength while mitigating its risks through SaaS's established infrastructure. Now let's dive deeper into business implications. Beyond the raw numbers, consider the operational stability SaaS provides. Enterprise invest heavily in ensuring uptime, scalability, and security. The cost of downtime isn't just lost revenue. It eroded customer trust. When Workday glitches in 2023 locked out 1,000 companies for hours, the impact went beyond immediate losses. It disrupted long term client relationships. On the flip side, the gradual integration of AI into SaaS is creating new revenue streams, optimizing processes, and even opening up fresh market opportunities. You see, this isn't a disruptive replacement. It is an evolutionary enhancement that companies can adopt incrementally. Businesses can test and roll out AI features within their existing SaaS framework without undertaking a full scale risky overhaul. When we come back, I will share my take on how SaaS is evolving into a hybrid powerhouse. Don't go anywhere. Now, here is my take. SaaS isn't dead. It is evolving into a hybrid powerhouse, seamlessly integrating AI at its core. The recent $2.85 billion acquisition of Moveworks by ServiceNow underscores this shift, solidifying ServiceNow's AI-driven automation and enterprise solution strategy. On the tech front, while AI's 50 millisecond query speed eliminates traditional lag, SaaS's vast data pipeline, like those in Snowflake, fuel AI's high accuracy, often exceeding 90%. Composable architectures enable effortless AI module integration into CRMs and ERPs via GraphQL. Cisco's deployment of Neo4j, which handles 10 billion nodes, exemplifies this evolution. It is not about choosing between SaaS and AI, but about strategically merging both. You see, from business standpoint, SaaS is predictable, lower annual costs, around $2 million, continue to outperform the hefty upfront investments of standalone AI solutions for most enterprises. In healthcare, AI-powered SaaS diagnostic tool can deliver 100 millisecond MRI reads, reducing costs by 30%. In finance, fraud detection systems leveraging SaaS data achieve 99.9% accuracy, saving billions. ServiceNow's AI-powered solution, now strengthened by Moveworks, aim to transform IT and customer service automation, proving that SaaS isn't being replaced. it is evolving into an AI-first ecosystem. My projections by 2029, 80% of SaaS platforms will have natively integrated AI. That's approximately $600 billion of the $793 billion market. While automation will phase out routine roles like basic data entry and CRUD operations, demand for data engineering, AI specialization, product management, and system integration will surge, resulting in net job growth. You see, both sides of the debate bring strong arguments. The SaaS is dead camp highlights AI's raw speed, cost efficiency, and agility, while the SaaS isn't dead side emphasizes operational stability, regulatory compliance, and long-term scalability. Moveworks' latest advancements in AI agents for workplace automation, alongside ServiceNow's deep AI integration into enterprise workflows, reinforce the idea that SaaS is adopting, not becoming obsolete. So the future isn't a zero-sum game. It's a fusion. AI cannot function in isolation. It relies on robust data frameworks, stringent security protocols, and the resilience of established SaaS platforms. Moreover, transitioning from legacy systems to fully AI-driven architectures presents substantial technical hurdles and risks, barriers that most organizations simply cannot afford to overlook. After a deep dive into this evolving landscape, one thing is clear: SaaS isn't dying. It's transforming into resilient hybrid model where AI enhances rather than replaces existing systems. The future lies in blending the stability of proven SaaS solutions with AI's agility, striking a balance that mitigates risks while driving innovation. So, to sum up, SaaS isn't dead, it is evolving. SaaS provides stability and infrastructure, while AI brings speed and innovation. Together, they are forging a resilient hybrid future that balances risks and opportunity. Now, I recognize that opinions will vary on whether SaaS is merely evolving or being fundamentally disrupted by AI, and I would love to hear your insights. Do you see AI integration as a natural evolution that strengthens SaaS? Or are we on the brink of a radical overhaul of legacy systems? What challenges and opportunities do you foresee in this shifting landscape? For a deeper dive, check out my latest article on this topic in the Spark Digest newsletter. And do not forget to subscribe to both my newsletters and my podcast, The Spark and the Forge, available on YouTube and Spotify. Join the conversation using the hashtag ForgePOV. This is just a part 1. In part 2, I will explore SaaS-AI Hybrid Model, how it's blending the best of both worlds, and why it's gaining traction, what it means for your business. So stay tuned for part 2. Thanks for tuning in and keep forging your future. Bye for now.